Hi, for this presentation, three of us will talk about how to explore cross-media art, the role of intermedia illustration in interdisciplinary innovation and its impact on personal artistic expression and future development. With the advancement of technology and diversification of media, illustration has undergone significant evolution. Artists are now making use of digital tools and interactive designs to diversify artistic styles and narrative techniques, fostering integration with fields like tech, education, and healthcare. This cross-media approach not only enhances audience interaction, but also opens up new avenues for artistic expression and interdisciplinary collaboration. Particularly in healthcare, it has shown positive impacts in raising public health awareness, improving doctor-patient communication, and supporting mental health through art therapy by transforming complex medical information into easily understandable visual content. This collaboration between art and medicine not only aids public comprehension of health issues, but also improves dialogue between doctors and patients. In the bits to come, us three will show you through our own projects how this sort of interdisciplinary collaboration has really jazzed up the way we do illustration, giving artists like us a whole new playground for creativity and a fresh spot in the grand scheme of things.
In my part, I would like to chat about the future direction of medical illustration in terms of gaming and technological developments. With the support of this selective topic, the project I have to design it is a board game where the process of the game can provide hand recovery training for stroke patients and alleviate the tedium of the daily practice. The illustration has always been seeking cross-media diversified ways of expression, and the game as one of the cross-media forms of expression. As you can see, the historical development between the games and the illustration has gone through a process from the simple symbols to complex images, and the illustration is becoming an important part of the game design. And also, there has always been potential and value for the games in the field of the healthcare therapy. And there has the 4 games, for example. So as my point of view, in the future, the medical illustration technology on the constant breakthrough, the visual reality technology will be applied in the field of medical games and enhance the reality of the integration of the technology, more use of the technology of enhanced reality and mixed the reality. AR and MR can combine the virtual content with the real world through the illustration and other visual elements in the virtual environment, or to present the medical sense and the treatment process to increase the game's sense of the immersion and the sense of the reality. So providing both patients and doctors with more effective and enjoyable treatment and learning tools.
Right, so when we are looking into how mixed media illustration merges with interdisciplinary innovation, particularly its use in the medical field, it's clear that art plays a pivotal role in communicating issues related to women's health through personal experiences. Dealing with ovarian cyst treatment and management, this project dives deep into the project. The artwork doesn't just show how awareness of women's health has evolved over time. It also uncovers the complex ties between culture, religions, and political factors and the perception of women's bodies. Historically, Ancient and medieval artworks tend to idolize women, with little focus on women's health and physiological states. This reflects the restrictive views on women at the time and a disregard for women's bodies. However, during the Renaissance, artists began to pursue more realistic depictions of women, including themes of pregnancy or childbirth. Although these portrayals were still idolized, they started to appreciate the beauty of women's bodies and their reproductive functions. Moving into 19th and early 20th centuries, with the rise of the feminist movement and the spread of medical knowledge, women's health gradually became an important subject in art. Artworks began to address women's physical and psychological health, exploring issues such as reproductive rights, experiences of illness, and treatment, showing a deeper concern for women's health. By the mid-20th century, feminist art and postmodernism further pushed the exploration of women's health issues, covering complex issues like gender identity, reproductive rights, and body image. Artists used various medias to change societal norms and prejudices, driving public attention and understanding of these issues. My personal experiences with healthcare, being ignored and misdiagnosed, have deepened my interest in women's health issues. As an artist, I aim to raise awareness about symptoms through my work and encourage the medical community to pay more attention to women's specific health needs. So, I believe cross-media art has played a significant role in raising public awareness and sensitivity towards women's health issues, from ancient idealized images of women to modern complex works discussing health issues. Art reflects the changing perceptions and attitudes towards women's bodies and has driven a deeper understanding and concern for women's health. These artistic practices not only provide a broader platform for discussing women's health issues, but also encourage society to move towards greater equality and inclusivity.
Alright, let's break this down. So our group's been sharing the fact about how illustrations fit into this whole interdisciplinary innovation. From where I'm studying with my project, I'm keen to compare how people used to see illustrations as a spiritual and emotional flexor over to how they're now stepping in on this therapy working to sort out their mental health. Back in the day, illustrations were mostly about religion and faith. People use them to chase up religious texts and draw saints and holy scans. It was all about getting closer to their stories and the figures they hold dear. Religion was huge back then. Folks laid on their faith to comfort and guardians, praying and performing rituals to ease their troubles, whether it's Jesus, Mary, Buddha, or whatever. They would have these religious thinkings around for solace and blessings. But as a society moved forward and people started getting clued up on mental health, things took a turn. Nowadays, many people are more into face their mental health head-on and seeking proper help. The late 20th century saw art therapy taking off big time. Psychologists and doctors started storing paintings, sculptures, and turn into their treatment, helping patients track their inner demons. Art therapy became a safe space for experience and growth, letting patients explore their feelings without the weight of judgment. With groundbreaking methods like Carl Jung's mandala therapy, blending religion with psychological experiments, art therapy opening up a new avenues of healing. In my own work, I'm mixing illustration with therapy to create a new setup that may help people to get out of the depression and improve their mental state. So illustration have gone from being all about religion to become a critical tool in modern mental health care. People are starting to see that creativity and the mental well-being go hand in hand. Illustration aren't just pretty pictures anymore. They are a means of inspiration and healing, playing a vital role in the interdisciplinary innovation. In conclusion, our stories really hammer home how cross-media illustration is shaking things up in the world of interdisciplinary innovation. Whether it's boosting mental health, raising awareness about women's health, or even gamifying medical therapy, Illustrations like this superchange the engine driving exploration, communication, and healing. It's gone from old school religion stuff to tracking today's big social issues like mental health.
Plus, when we weave illustration into different mediums like therapy games, it cracks up the impact, getting patients more involved and treatments more effective. It's like paving the road for a healthcare experience that's totally tailored, brand new, and welcoming to everyone. So when we drive into our Design for Health project, we are really driving into how this illustration relevation can boost our own careers and point us in the right job direction and set us up for a bright future.